Okay, folks. What I want to do in this short video is to sort of draw a picture of how our human existence, brain, our subconscious, our conscious mind would work if we had no beliefs. So what would happen is that there is a big, let's say, a sea of information, knowledge, and everything that is out there. That can be called Allah, or it can be called the source, nature, whatever you want to call it. Not a system, but I know that's the popular word, but that's wrong. It is the source of all information that's out there. Then we have a conscious mind, which is our brain, and we have logic, and we think, and we analyze, and we call some things true, some things false. So these are at the two opposite ends of this equation. In the middle, we have something called our subconscious brain. Some people call it inner self. Some people call it the superego. Regardless, this particular piece in the middle is the gateway. Now, the way that this thing works is that there is a sort of a catalyst of accessing the gateway to the unlimited source and getting back the information that helps us manifest our reality the way that it benefits us. This trigger or this catalyst is something that is an emotionalized desire. I'll call it sort of like an emotional gravity. Now, so the logical brain is out here, and it reasons and it tries to figure out what is right and what is wrong, but it is figuring out what is right and wrong based on the established beliefs of our frontal lobe, of our reasoning capacity, left side of the brain, whatever you want to call it. And this reasoning actually cannot be accurate. I mean, it can be good. I'm not saying it's completely wrong, but it cannot be accurate because we are influenced with some beliefs, minor or major. All of us are. We're not aware of the beliefs that we're influenced by, because once we are aware of it, that belief no longer can survive. I mean, it'll get eliminated. But we do have beliefs. So what happens is that the emotional gravity that we're talking about, if you attract this emotional gravity about a particular thing, it will then override your logical brain and your reason and everything. It will open the subconscious gateway, and it'll access the unlimited source, or the one source, and you will get back the wisdom, the knowledge, whatever you need to satisfy that emotional gravity. The thing is that the more beliefs that you have in your frontal lobe, or your logic, or your conscience, the harder it is for the emotionalized desire to overcome. So your emotional gravity needs to be a lot more to have more sort of emotions, charged emotions, to be able to then override the logic to go through the subconscious to the one source. This is not a new equation, or I'm using a couple of words that people haven't used before, like emotional gravity, but this concept is not new. It's the law of attraction. It is what has made human minds function since the beginning of time, and many people have known about it. Socrates, Aristotle, Buddha, a man called Muhammad. All of these people knew about this thing. So here's the problem that we run into. Once that belief is established in my brain, and I will establish the belief. Let me start with that. I will establish the belief, meaning our brain obeys us actually in the beginning. Once we are once we start repeating thoughts, our brain sooner or later accepts that thought as fact. Once it accepts that thought as fact, then it lords over our logical brain and dictates now that belief that we establish. So we're actually sort of, it's like a circle. It's like we train the subconscious brain, and then we obey the subconscious brain because the subconscious brain enforces that belief on our logic. So we use logic to justify the belief, and it's not really, it's not based in reality. I mean, it might be real, but what I'm saying is that when we call logic as unquestionable, it's no such thing. I mean, that's not unquestionable. Your logic and my logic are not the same. Your logic is going to defend your belief, and mine is going to defend mine. So for the purpose of trying to figure out how our mind works, I just want to repeat one time that the logical mind is both the entry point and the exit point of the effect of our subconscious brain, which is our Lord. So if you wanted to change what you obey, or if you wanted to change your logic, you don't read more books, or you don't find out from other people, because that is just sort of reinforcing what you already have. The way you change your logic is that you introduce a new belief. Like, for example, let's say that you believe that you cannot be rich no matter what you do. Well, the way to change that logic would be to introduce a belief that says, I'm rich. Now, this may sound silly to you, but if you repeat this enough times and your subconscious brain starts to accept it, that you are rich, then the subconscious brain is going to try to connect your lifestyle with the lifestyle of somebody that is rich, and subconscious mind will start asking itself questions like, well, I am rich, so where is my money? Where is my nice car? Where is my nice house? And it'll start looking for these things. What it will then do is your behavior and your logic will change. You will not approach things the same way. You will do things that deliver those things that your subconscious mind feels it should have, because you've already convinced it that it is rich. So now it is trying to make that thing come true. This is how emotions or emotionalized desire manifest themselves in reality. A lot of people that I've talked to in my coaching seem to think that this is all it is this, you believe something and it somehow magically appears. No, that's not how it happens. What happens is that once you believe it, your actions change, and it is you that is going to make yourself rich. Not a thought, but the thought is the beginning of all action, and that without the thought, it's very difficult for you to act, because the thoughts that govern your action now are the wrong thoughts. But once you fix the thoughts, your actions will improve, and you'll get there. So this is just a general picture of what a belief is, and we'll talk about different pieces of it at different times, and how things got convoluted over the years, and now what people believe now, and how it was different 50 years ago, 100 years ago. Thank you, folks. Have a great day.